Y'all know what it is. It's the Find the Boxer game. Purchase a box for a chance at winning $500. One of 54 boxes has the missing boxer inside. Purchase your box or boxes by Cash Apping $ usual 50/50. Include your box number, name, and email address. Your box number will be confirmed and sent directly to your email. Each box is $20 with a 1 in 54 chance of winning. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Y'all know what it is. It's the usual suspect 650-50 draw. Buy your tickets now for your chance at winning half the pot. Cash App, $ usual 50/50. Tickets are on sale for $10 for one, $20 for 3 tickets, and $50 for 10 tickets. Put your desired amount, name or alias, as well as your email address, and your tickets will be set. We announce the winning ticket numbers every other Friday on Supreme Beats Boxing Talk Bullshitting on the Beltway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Push the weight and no flex. Flex, the live is 1 in the 6. With the runner boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar.
Yeah, come on!
Before you retire, you want to fight Devin and Shakur. Is that still the plan?
I never said that. When I said that? I never said that. But I would for sure. But I never said before I retire I want to fight them too. I never said that. You said
new deal, 7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. You get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about in those 7 names?
whoever you name, they could be in it.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is your favorite day of the week. It is
Monkey Tuesday!
Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. 135 pounds. Lightweight, baby. Oh, it's time to bleed this morning. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Let's see who we got in the building. Let's scroll all the way back up here. Yeah. See Bus, salute. Dow Big G. Shower, salute to the Queen. What's going on? Jeff Spark in the building. Cypress Hill. Dal Anderson, G. McCall, Nada 86, Freedom's March, Rod Neal, Lamont Griffith, Mind of Mansa Musa, salute, brother. Ratchet since 91, prolific one. Mr. Tiptoe. Oh, man, happy born day to you, Mr. Tiptoe, man. 41 trips around the sun, man. Stay blessed, man. Salute to you, good brother. Much love. Yes, sir. Eric Jordan, my brother, salute. Chilltown Majors, King Corleone in the building. What's good, family? Chilltown Major, son of Tank, Mr. Shelton, Shaolan, Quan Big Guns. Oh, it jumped on me. Dill Spoolie, the Village Brother, salute. BVO, what's going on? Carlo De Niro, what's good? Brother Lamar, Shogun, Ho. All right, well, let's get to it. I just want to know what Tank's doing at this point. All this news yesterday. What's he doing? A condo, my brother. Salute. You know, I was listening to the brother Champ side yesterday, and the whole time, you know, this is an old saying. And when Champ side said it, I said, yeah, you know what? That's it. This is a whole big what to do about nothing, but you need to poop or get off the pot. So what you doing, Tank? Man, drop those belts and retire at this point, because you don't want to do this. And I have a sneaky suspicion, if he gets tuned up really bad in his next fight, all of his fanatics are going to say his mind wasn't in it. So to avoid that, Kawhi, what up? Todd French, what up? So to avoid that, to avoid the excuses, because if he gets tuned up, you're going to want him to get that lick back, right? To avoid all of that, dude, just retire. Because what you sitting there on the pot for, man?
What you doing? Pooping?
Get out of there. Snoop, what up? I don't even want you to drop a deuce at this point. Just get off the pot, clean yourself, and go home with your family, man. You running around, you know, fighting with these girls and, you know, or whatever happened. I don't know what happened. And you know, these chicks be out here lying. But I said the other day, his reputation precedes him at this point. So people could say anything about him, and the law will have to entertain it. They'll have to entertain it. So Tank fanatics, you have to decide what you want for this kid. You really like him like that? You like him like that? You want to see him get tuned up in the ring? Because all of y'all just want to see him fight. The PBC just see dollar signs. We want the biggest return on our investment with this guy. Tank don't want to be in the ring, bro. It's time for y'all to start considering whether this young man wants to even do this anymore. This is the same thing that Mike Tyson went through. This is the same thing. The exact same path. Let me be clear. The exact same path, because nobody accused him of rape. But what I'm saying is, it got to a point where the out of the ring activities overshadowed Mike just being in the gym and doing this for a living and making millions of dollars. And you had fanatics that just wanted to see Mike in there with anybody, just knocking him silly, to the point where they ignored who he was punching. I ask this to Mike Tyson fans all the time, what made him great? And I get a blank stare for a little while. But then when you have to dissect his career, there are some good things, but when you get down to the meat and potatoes of it, Speed Demon, salute. When you get down to the meat and potatoes of Mike Tyson's record, that's why I asked you guys, have you really looked at it? And then when you get deeper, you say, well, look, you know, in the 90s, the landscape really changed. There was real competition out there. Could he have beaten Riddick Bowe? Could he have beaten a David Tua? Could he have beaten Ike Ibeabuchi? Could he have beaten Tommy Morrison? Could he have beaten Ray Mercer? I know he fought Evander Holyfield. What happened? I know he fought Lennox Lewis. What happened? Could he have beaten the Klitschko boys when they were a little younger coming through? Could he have? I don't know. Tay, good morning. We don't know. Why? It never happened. Why? Well, I think I know why. They built up this aura of invincibility around him, but people in the industry knew who he was. Yo, he a head case, so all you gotta do is punch him back. And once you get past 3 rounds, can you imagine if he fought Vladimir Klitschko or Vitaly? He'd have ran at them. All they would have did, those big, because there's some big boys. They was walking around 6'6", 6'7", 250 pounds. Mike would have ran at him, and Mike Tyson was all of 220. 5'9", 220. They'd have just grabbed him, tied him up, leaned on him, and by the time we got to round 5 or 6, they just start peppering him with the jab in the right hand. Didn't Lennox Lewis do that? If you think for 2 seconds the people in these guys' camp don't know what they're working with, you're bugging. Coach Cal spilled the beans to Marco. Y'all all heard it. When it came to Shakur, why would we want that fight? Money. You want to take his he has another belt. That's a unification fight. No, he's not going to stand there and let us do what we want to do.
What you doing? Pooping?
Pooper, get off the pot. So now you're holding a belt hostage, and then they want to bamboozle you by saying belts don't matter. Well, you own one. Let it go, man. If people want to just pay to see you fight, let the belt go. You're paying sanctioning fees on it. And some of these belts, they say, hey, man, this guy makes a lot of money for us. So when he does fight, Mac of the South, salute. When he does fight, it's going to generate millions. Stormy, salute. Which is why they let Jamal Charlo and his crazy ass hold on to his belt for so long. I told y'all, they were hoping for a ritual. Drew, what are you talking about? Well, when it was time for him to fight Canelo Alvarez, they invented a mythical status for him called the franchise status, which is not around anymore. Time to fight Charlo? Nope. I'm dumping this belt and I'm taking this thing. And y'all accepted that. But then when Jamal had a mental collapse and he went crazy, oh, now Canelo wants to fight him. So 20 years down the road, all y'all could say is, oh, he has both Charlos on his resume. No. There was things that involved that. MJ, what up? Pray for Creasy, what up? There was things around that. And at this point, I don't want him fighting Canelo. Because Jamal's not right in the head. When it was time for him to fight him, they didn't fight. And the boxing public supported that. They hated Jamal. They loved them some Canelo. ESPN ain't talking to you about that. ESPN didn't say how bad the franchise situation was. They celebrated it because Canelo had one. There was one down in those little booger weights. And a Mexican had one down there. And Lomachenko had the other one. All of it is gone now. They did just enough to ruffle the feathers, our feathers. The people that want to see the best fight the best. I'll never let that go. But getting back to Mike Tyson, if you think for 2 seconds that Mike Tyson was this unstoppable force, no, he just had the right opponents. Oh yeah, Mike beats everyone, Mike beats everyone. I said, the man fought over 20 times in 2 years. Y'all even know what that is? That's literally a fight every other month. Some of the most cartoonish knockouts ever. That built up a reputation. Now, could Mike fight in his prime? Yeah, he could. Yeah, he could. But what do we say? When the competition gets better, the knockouts stop. And he was always dangerous. But I saw at a young age what could give him a problem. A guy that can match his bull mentality. A guy that's not afraid. A guy that could take his punch and hit him back. And past round 5, he's done. And that's exactly what it was. This ain't no shade. That's what it was. So when I say there's a eerie similarity, and even Mike said it, when people say, "Oh, you know, Tank is just like you," he said, "What? They're going to jail." Because really, not even career-wise. Because you know what did happen eventually? Mike did end up fighting his contemporaries, and we saw what happened. He did. Mike did fight his contemporaries. He did. Razor Ruddock wasn't a walk in the park. Tony Tucker wasn't a walk in the park. He won those. Gets full credit for that. Then when he did a prison stint and came out, David Tua was there. Chris Bird, who wasn't the biggest heavyweight, he was there. Ike Abiabuchi was there. He gave us Francois Botha, and no disrespect to him. Yeah, Stormy. I said tell us earlier. Yeah. He stopped the KO streak. And nobody wants to talk about that. Riddick Bowe was still around. The Klitschko's just got here. There was work. He didn't run it back with Buster Douglas, Shaquille Sanu, Queen. He didn't run it back with Buster Douglas either. What was that about? I know what it was about. At the end of the day, no matter what y'all say, at the end of the day, Buster was 6'5" with a jab. That's it. Buster Douglas is a big boy himself. And y'all make more excuses for Mike's loss. Every loss that Mike had, y'all make more excuses for him than a little bit. Y'all pick and choose who y'all say is done. Lennox Lewis got flatlined in Africa by Hasim Rahman. Nobody said he was done. Lennox Lewis said, when I got up off the floor and left that ring, those mistakes I made was corrected before I left the ring. And you saw it in the rematch. And that wasn't the first time Lennox Lewis got knocked out. Y'all never said he was done. Y'all pick and choose. No, actually, you know what? I'll say this. The supporters of the sport has changed. You see, we're in the age of instant gratification. You guys wear your drawers one time and throw them in the garbage. You may as well be wearing diapers. No, you wear them once, you put them in a hamper, you wash them. You're not done. It's boxing. Your unconditional love for light skin right here on the potty. You want everybody around him that is putting in work. If they take a loss, you want them going. And whoever gives them that L, you say, oh, well, see, he lost. Well, imagine what Tank would have done. For example, I said Shakur can't lay on the ropes and fight Tank or Devin or anybody else at 135 or wherever he decides to go. But he can't lay on those ropes like that against these power punches. And what did the Tank Peanut Gallery say? Oh, yeah, see, he does it against Tank. Tank knocks him out. Yeah, he was. And he would. But if Cepeda cracked like Tank, he wouldn't be there. Why didn't he do that against Edmund De Los Santos? Because De Los Santos could punch. He would never do that. Look at this list right here. When Mike came out of prison, he gave you Peter McNeely and Francois Botha before he fought Evander. K-Rod, salute. Bo was there. Foreman was there. Mercer, Morrison, McCall, Tim Witherspoon, Michael Moore, Bruce. He did fight Selden. Come on, man. The heavyweight division was alive. But these dudes cashed out on Mike. The Evander Holyfield fight was a money fight. But, come on, man. You'd rather lose the Evander, but if you get in there against Ike Abiabuchi and you mess up, then what? HMC, salute. Then what? This is Tank right now. Very similar. There's nowhere to go. All of his contemporaries could potentially beat him. And the people in charge of his career, they know that. The jig is up for you jigs. The jig is up. The jig's up for you jigs. It's over. What are you going to do? I've seen this before. They made the same excuses for Mike Tyson. When he started getting beat around the ring, oh, he don't want to do it no more. His heart's not in it. I'm like, all right. Is the excuse? The same cats that was saying, oh my God, man, the heavyweight division is going to get lit now, man. Mike's going to run through everybody. I said, no, he's not. Yo, he just beat up that white boy. Yeah, Peter McNeely. Yeah, yo, you saw that? Yeah. But who is Peter McNeely? And then I get a blank stare. Who is he? Who is he? He literally had 2 seconds of funk. Taiwan, salute. 2 seconds of funk. He got knocked out by Mike Tyson. And then he got a Pizza Hut commercial. I remember that. Where they stuffed the cheese in the crust. That was a new, I'm that old, y'all. That was a new thing. And then when he put the pizza to his mouth, he hit himself in the jaw and knocked himself out. Y'all remember that commercial? I remember it. I said, oh boy. Well, man, get your money, man. Salute to Peter McNeely. You didn't know who he was before that, and you ain't see him after that. That was the end of it. He got his bread and got out of there. Good for him, and I'm happy for him. I'm not clowning him. I'm telling you what happened. I'm happy for him. I saw him on somebody's panel a few years ago. He got a little CTE. You know what I mean? But I'm glad to see he's okay. He's okay. Got in, you made some money, and you're okay. That's all I want. But career-wise, you ain't see him after Mike Tyson. He ain't say, hey, man, I could take this and I could be a major player in the division. No, that was it. Francois Botha, I knew who he was. And after the Mike Tyson loss, he went on to do really good things. Friend to the Stronghouse. But if you go back and watch that fight, for a while, he was whooping Mike's ass. He was. Until he ate one. Yeah. Then after that, then what? It's similar with Tank Davis. I keep telling y'all this. They steered Mike in certain directions. They had you believing this guy could beat everything and everybody. But the people around him, they knew. His team never wanted no Evander Holyfield fight. They're like, what? No. If we can get around that and we can let the fans do the rest, we can let the fans do the rest. They already think Mike could beat everything in the world. Let's roll with that. So we could prolong it without ridicule. And that's what y'all are doing with Tank. Don't tell me this kid is the best. I'm like, okay, Devin's over there, Shakur's over there, Loma's been over there for 5 years. What happened? What happened? What's going on? All we're saying is to do it, and y'all are like, nah, he don't have to. Okay, so here's where I'm at with this. Poop or get off the pot. If you don't want to fight, everything that I said about him, that I've said about Mike Tyson applies to Tank Davis now. All right? If you are not mentally in this game, and this is why I brought up Jamal Charlo, if you are not mentally in this game, retire, bro. Because I can see it now. We had August 16th. There was no ticket sold. Where's Delano, as a matter of fact? I'm waiting for him to pull up. You sent me to Box Live or whatever, and there was a date and venue there. I said, okay, well, when the tickets go on sale, all right, then here we. Didn't I tell y'all? Jason, what up? Didn't I tell y'all? Don't say anything to me until tickets go on sale. Remember? This was like a couple of weeks ago, right? I went to the site and I said, okay, yeah, there it is. But with Tank, everything's subject to change, right? Right? Didn't I tell y'all that? Where's Delano at? Where you at, brother? Yeah, salute, Queen. Come on, brother. You sent me to the site. I said, all right, okay, we'll see. We'll see. Now, look, we had the 16th. Then it went to the 30th. And then Blues Connections called him back and said, hey, man. They said, hey, man. Nope. And then we found out this dude's not even training. But he's getting into fights with baby mama, though. So y'all tell me what's going on. Tank fans, please defend this. Go ahead. But then when I get on here and I start having these conversations, I'm hating. Tank, drop the belt and retire, bro. Because I'm telling you what's going to happen. The same thing they did for Mike Tyson. When he started getting knocked around, when he first got obliterated by Buster Douglas, y'all start talking about a long count. All right, fine. All right, fine. Then, what did the long count have to do with his corner? Something that I didn't notice in real time. But his cornermen weren't there. They didn't have no end swell. They had a glove, a rubber glove with water in it. It was like the worst case scenario. With guys like Mike Tyson in his prime and guys like Tank Davis, there's something called Murphy's Law. Do you know what that is? Murphy's Law? It's whatever can go wrong will go wrong. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong. That's how you got to be with Tank. They know what they did. You think Kenny and Cal don't know what they're dealing with this guy? You think they don't know? Then they say this dude ain't been in camp. Y'all thought Lamont Roach was lying when he said, man, this dude ain't even signed a contract. Oh, man, he gonna fuck you up. Okay, you got to get into the ring first, man. He ain't been training? Right. Y'all better be concerned when he does get into the ring. Y'all gonna treat it like how Mike Tyson got treated. He got knocked out. I heard more excuses as to why he lost to Buster Douglas. Oh, he was down there sleeping with the women. You weren't there, you don't know. And if he was, he's a professional. He still lost the fight. He killed himself before he got into the ring. And I spoke to a lot of pros that knew what was going on with James leading up to that fight. They say, I don't think anyone could have beat James that night. He had just lost his mama and all that stuff. And I'm sure Mike knew it. Ridiculous. Fire him in your whole goddamn corner. And you on the road in Japan. He was supposed to beat Buster Douglas, and Evander Holyfield was there that night. You were supposed to beat Buster Douglas and rock and roll into a Evander Holyfield fight. He loses to Douglas, and I heard more excuses as to why he lost in a little bit. It was disgusting. He never rematched Douglas. Didn't fight Evander Holyfield right away. I think he rematched Was it Razor Ruddock? I ain't got the box rec in front of me. That was when he said, "Yo, man, Razor Ruddock dies. If Razor Ruddock doesn't die, it doesn't count." I remember that on the news. Stop acting like these dudes ain't got kryptonite. Stop it. And now this kid is holding up the division. He got contemporaries all around him. And don't think there's people around him that can't give him a headache. He'll mess around, walk away from the sport for 2 years, and come back, and Abdullah Mason will be the next animal at 135. There's nowhere for him to go, man. Mike Tyson went through the same thing. He was popping when the heavyweight division was on a bit of a decline. But he still had some competition there. He won some, but then there were some things we want to see him do. He gets locked up, he gets out. The heavyweight division was flooded. He went straight for Evander Holyfield, and it ain't work out for him. The people around him got their bread. Where'd that leave Mike? Because you know what happened? He was aging out. He was aging out, and you can't hide this guy for so long. How long did y'all think y'all was going to be able to hide Tank? This is an accelerated version of Mike Tyson. Accelerated. All that shit y'all talked. Nobody's afraid of this kid. Nobody. Now y'all see. Nobody's afraid of this kid. Now he's talking about he want to be peaceful and raise daughters. Bro, get out the sport, because I'm telling you, there is a high probability that when he decides to fight, somebody gonna whoop his ass bad. Y'all made a lot of excuses for Mike Tyson when James Douglas knocked him out. Okay, I'm cool with it though, because there was bad corner work, and you know there was a long count, and you know he was down there not training seriously. All nonsense. But when Evander Holyfield whooped his ass, that was a shock to y'all. When Lennox Lewis finally got his mitts on him, that was tragic for y'all. Now we're in the age of technology. We're in a microwave society now. Things are accelerated. Your favorite fighter loses, a lot of y'all abandon ship. Black Jericho, salute. Jason, salute. A lot of y'all abandon ship like y'all were never fans to begin with. And that's fine. That's fine. What y'all gonna do if Tank loses like that? Y'all ride or die? What? Why y'all acting like this kid can't get hurt? He can't get hurt if you don't fight his contemporaries. They're all around him. So here's what you do. If you want to see your little tanky wanky get beat up, tell your man to retire and just celebrate what you think he was. You heard what I said? Celebrate what you think he was. Because you can't word salad me over here. If he hangs it up and says, you know what, F this, I'm done, I'm mentally not in it, blah, 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 just wait about 24 months and see if he gets the itch to come back or if he needs the bread or whatever have you. Coach Hudson, salute. But there's not a Tank fan on this planet. I don't give a fuck how big or small your channel is. If this kid hangs it up, to me, right now, it's the best thing for him. Seriously, because he's not in it mentally. And he's more connected to Mike Tyson career-wise than you think. It's a similar track. And if Tank gets in there finally with a contemporary and he gets styled on or stopped, what, y'all gonna act like y'all wasn't fans to begin with? No, I'll be here talking boxing. And just remember, Drew said, hey man, you remember, you know, back in July of 2025 when I said he should hang it up? But when I said this is a bad fight, now y'all on here saying, no, well, Tank mentally wasn't in it because, you know, the legal things. Right? Blah, 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 blah. I don't want no excuses. Shit'll get off the pot.
What you doing? Pooping?
Todd French, that super chat, much love. He said the PBC needs to move on to a younger boxer. He 30 and lacks motivation. Promote Roach, the man that put Tank's career in flux, or a younger boxer. Exactly. What happened to the days where they used to send scouts out to these gyms? There's another Tank Davis out there. You just ain't seen him yet. Go to these amateur bouts. All these kids got tattoos. Some of them are light skinned. There's another Tank out there. You just ain't seen him yet. He could be replaced. Y'all remember watching Pinky and the Brain back in the day? Fucking hilarious. Y'all remember that cartoon Pinky and the Brain? Freedom's March, salute in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. Thank you so much, brother. Y'all remember Pinky and the Brain? I remember he broke the fourth wall in this episode. He didn't like what the writers did with him. Right? And Pinky was saying, yo, let's just do the job. He was like, no, man. And Brain was acting like a rock star. He said, man, they need me. And when he walked out the studio, there was 1,000 mice looking just like him trying to audition for his part. He looked at Pinky. They walked right back in the studio. He said, all right, what's my lines again? And the show ended. You could be replaced, my nigga. There's another Tank Davis out. You light-skinned, attracted. You dudes that are attracted to light-skinned niggas. Don't worry. There's 1,000 Tank Davis out. You just ain't seen them yet. Tell the PBC and Leonard Smellerby to get on their job and go find them. Because this kid ain't it. And if you force this kid to get into the ring, something bad gonna happen. Shit'll get off the pot.
What you doing? Pooping?
Now I want to show y'all something. I asked for this dude to pull up. He pulls up and immediately, Xavier, what up? Immediately, let me block this clown. You asked for my attention, you're gonna get it too. Let me block this clown. Fuck out of here with your fake account. I'm talking about Tank. And I'm not even dragging him. Is this not a bit of concern? Do you want to see him get into the ring and get beat up bad for y'all to make excuses for him? Or his head wasn't in it. He's in litigation with baby mama. Y'all want to see that? If y'all want to see that, fine. I'm telling you, I don't want that excuse. Go sit down, bro. Go be with your family. But here comes Delano in typical Tank defense and goalpost moving form. Drew, you talk about Tank going at Berlanga for losing, but Berlanga was clowning Tank about the Roach fight going wrong. Fight wrong, bro, wrong. I'm reading it how it's written. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about here. And Berlanga and Tank, they engage in nigger nonsense. You understand? You understand what I just said? They engage in nigger nonsense. Do you engage in nigger nonsense? It's okay if you do. We don't do it here. Tank notoriously gets on Twitter and does what he does. Berlanga represents this culture of nigger nonsense. Will Tank Davis ever fight Edgar Berlanga? The answer is no. Why are they even speaking at each other? Don't know. Tank has clowned a lot of people around his weight division. Will he fight them? Go! Okay. Well, there you go.
What you doing? Pooping?
Go sit down. Now, y'all love this kid. Y'all like his braids and his tats and his hair, and you rep Baltimore, whatever the hell it is. But if you really love this kid, you need to analyze what's going on and say, you know what? I think my homie need to sit down. Because I don't want to see him get his ass beat. The only people that said that about Mike Tyson in the 90s were the older cats. Some of the cats knew who Mike was, like personally, in Brooklyn. They're like, yo, man, if his head ain't in it and he's doing it for cash, he may as well not be doing it. Because when you thinking about how you're going to pay your mortgage and everything else and you got kids, that's on your mind when you skipping that rope in the gym. You may as well go sit down. Go get a job. But this is all they know how to do. I wouldn't trust Mike Tyson to serve me a burger at McDonald's if I ate them. Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order? What? No. He'll serve you 2 patties in between a bun. No, a bun in between 2 patties. That's how we make it now. No, Mike, please. Get this kid some help. Mike was blessed. He learned a lot of life lessons, man. And he wasn't counting his blessings. In his prime, he wasn't counting his blessings. Young East says, Tank is a beast. Roach got lucky. He just had a style that counted him for the night. Delano says, why am I telling Tank to retire? Why not? He says, where's the cry? Felix, my brother, what's good? Where's the cry for Ryan and Miguel to retire? At where is, I'm just reading the house written, at where is it? First of all, I thought Ryan Garcia you talking about? I thought he should have got kicked out of the sport. I don't know what you're talking about. So you talking about Miguel. Miguel who? Miguel who? Miguel?
Miguel! Miguel!
That Miguel? And that's thank you, Shawa. You know, Tank did say he wanted to retire, right? See, I gotta educate some folk, man. I gotta educate some folk. I'm gonna play this again for you.
You say before you retire you want to fight Devin and Shakur. Is that still the plan?
I never said that. When I said that? I never said that. But I would for sure. But I never said before I retire I want to fight them too. I never said that. You said
new deal, 7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about in those 7 names?
whoever you name, they could be in it.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
But he's retiring at the end of 2025. Salute to Eric Jordan in the Strong House, man. 24 months, man. 2 years strong in here. He says Tank lost to the Ninja Sword. And now Tank is crying for Miguel.
Give power to my nigga sword!
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Now, what JT, BT, Delano, look what this man says. JT, BT, Delano, and anybody else. I'm not addressing you in my chat. What I will do is drop a link if you want to have a conversation with me. That's the type of time I'm on this morning. because y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. Are y'all listening to what the fuck I just said? Main biker, salute. Y'all don't want this kid in the ring with a heavy head because he'll get punched in it. He'll end up like Mike Tyson. And if a fighter's mentally not in the game, he may as well not be in the ring. Because you know this game is mental. I'm actually doing y'all a favor. Tank can retire right now, and y'all will be more than happy to talk about what he could have done, even though he didn't do it. Or he'd have beat Devin, fine. He'd have beat Loma, fine. He'd have beat Shakur, fine. Y'all cool having those type of arguments. I'm not. I won't even engage because he never did it, and there was nothing but space and opportunity. Now, Lomachenko's gone. Devin's still here. Teofimo's still here. Shakur's still here. He cannot fight these guys with all this crap. He can't even beat Lamont Roach, bro. With all of this going on, you want him to go on in the rematch with all this going on? With jail looming over his head? And anybody that puts him in the ring with his contemporaries at this point, they're trying to lace their pockets. This is the same thing that happened to Mike Tyson. And if you niggas are too stupid to realize it, this is why I dedicate a day called Monkey Tuesday for y'all. Now, if y'all willing to come up and have a conversation with me, let's go. JTBT, I've never seen you before. But you don't know what I say when... are you new here? Ryan Garcia? I don't even want this dude in the sport. Car fire. If you know, you know. Is this you standing next to Tank Davis? What did he smell like? That's you? Get up here and defend your boy. Come on. Let me know. Let me know if you want to come talk to me. Because these new cats, they got me fucked up. You guys are too ridiculous. You don't even know what I'm saying this morning. Right now, with everything going on with Tank Davis, did you want to see him fight on the 16th of August? We just found out he ain't even been training. It went from the 16th to the 30th, and now they talking about September. At this point, now it's July. He ain't been training. Is he training now? Do you know? As of right now, is he training? They push it back to September. Is that enough time to get ready for what Lamont Roach brought to him? Tell me. Tell me. If you stop and listen for a minute, does it not sound like, although I'm clowning with the meme, does it not sound like this is a bit of concern? I'm looking out for y'all niggas. Because if you get in there with Lamont Roach and get beat up worse, then what you gonna say? Oh, his head wasn't in it because he's going through this with his baby moms. Duh. That's what I said. And now y'all are content with that excuse? First of all, the kid is a liar. Let's start there. He's a liar. 7-fight deal. That was a lie. They said Devin Haney Shakur. He said, yup. Lie. And in between all these lies, he's on Twitter trolling people. Fight was supposed to happen, Gio James, Bronx on deck. Fight was supposed to happen on the 16th. Lie. 30th. Lie. Now he ain't been in camp. Is there a fight? Lie. And now I'm looking at this thing with the courts and everything else. Hold on a minute. Now I gotta ask y'all, do y'all want to be so entertained by him? You anticipate him sleeping somebody in the ring that you don't give a shit about the circumstances? He hasn't been in the gym, y'all. Are y'all paying attention? I don't care if you got a picture of him in your avatar. I don't care about none of that. I don't care if you're from his block. I don't care if you like his tattoos. I don't care about none of that. You put this kid in the ring in September, he's gonna get fucked up. And that's gonna be y'all fault. Popular demand. The people around him, man, I got a car note to pay. And every time Tank signs for a fight, I get like 0.2%. That equals about $10,000 for me. If you love this kid, you either say shit or get off the pot. And it's okay. Get off the pot, pack it up, go handle your business with your family. If you feel you could come back at 32, 33 years old, then do so. But this kid needs a break. But if you don't think he needs the break, roll the dice. If his money's correct, because I never heard him say, I could walk away from the game and not fight again. I did hear him say he was going to have 2 more fights and leave in 2025. He said, me and Al Heyman. Did he not say that? That's what he said. I don't know how Al Heyman got into this. I don't know what's going on. Al Heyman thinks, I think he has new life. Is he not now, True Boxing Night, salute. Is he not working with the Saudis now in Turkey Al Sheikh? Is Tank's money correct? Based off that last press conference, it didn't look like it. They told us it was happening in Houston at the Toyota Center. Remember that? That was a lie. And all we was asking is, hey, man, what's going on? Romel Lane, salute. All we're asking is, what's going on? And then y'all got mad at us for asking what's going on. Motherfuckers bought plane tickets already before the tickets went on sale. They booked hotels and everything. Or they was waiting for the tickets to go on sale. Surprise. Not in Houston, it's in Brooklyn, in my city. Huh? What happened? What's going on? And then when the press conference comes about, it's sponsored by Temu. I'm like, what is this? What's going on? What's going on with the finances at the PBC? What's happening, man? That's all we ask, and y'all got mad at us. All right, fine. Y'all can stay mad, but I know what I'm looking at. And then he got the nerve to fight this dude from 130. A fight we didn't ask for. Stop me when I'm lying. Stop me when I'm lying. Then because I picked Tank to flatline Lamont Roach in 5 or 6 rounds. And by the time we got to round 4 or 5, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. And I had to think. Let's see. Lamont, when the ref was giving instructions, Lamont was visibly bigger than him. I said, whoa, all right, well, that's not going to matter because Tank knocks out middleweights in camp. This is what Leonard Smellerby was saying. So I'm watching round 1, nothing. Round 2, nothing. Round 3, I'm like, what's happening? Round 4, I'm like, wait a minute. Round 5, I said, okay, this is my round. Round 6, I'm like, hold on, this dude's having moments. He's not running from him. He's fighting him in the pocket. Blow for blow. I'm like, whoa, hold on. And then it dawned on me, oh, shit. There's no games with the weight here. Lamont was every bit of 147, 148 pounds on fight night. He's bigger than this dude. Did he not tell Andre Ward? No, he's too small. So you pulled up a guy from 130. There was no weight restrictions. And you saw it. And we got a draw. And I said, holy shit. Tank outthought himself in this one. This shit backfired. And now we got a goddamn rematch with a fight we didn't ask for in the first fucking place. And now we don't even know if we're going to get that. There's no date. There's no fucking venue. And he ain't been in camp. But the only fight he did get into is with his baby mama, which he got arrested for. Now, y'all tell me, why do you want Tank in the ring in September? Please explain. Explain that. JT, I don't care what he said, because this kid is a liar. I just proved that. I don't care what he said. He's a liar. He also said he smacked Devin on sight. He saw him and didn't smack anybody. He does like Ryan Garcia, though. Yo, go ahead and explain that and justify that. Now, some niggas will tell you, oh man, but that was before Ryan made the George Floyd comments. Okay, well, this nigga stays on Twitter. And after those George Floyd comments, he was quiet. He was quiet. So please don't tell me what Tank said or whatever. I don't care what he said. He's a liar and he's a piece of shit as a black man. But moving on, let's keep it boxing though, right? But moving on. He's quick on the trigger when somebody fucks up in that ring. Like Edgar Berlanga, right? But it took him some time to say something when Teofimo Lopez was talking about where that nigger at. And banana emojis and all this other shit. Quick on the draw, right? It took his time with Teofimo. He said, yo, I'm gonna slap Tio when I see him. Yeah, right. You supposed to slap a few people. You ain't do shit, nigga. So it would do you well to keep it boxing. JTB, you want to pull up and talk to me? Because you're getting killed right now. You're talking emotional, young man. And I know you're under 20 years old. You're more than likely under 20 years old. Because if you're over 20 years old, this is a sad state of affairs. Would you like to come up and have a conversation with me, young man? You won't call me a liar? Pull up and have a conversation. Would you like to join the panel? This is Tank Davis special teams right here. This is the goal line defense. Right here. I'm a liar? You're obviously new here. You want to come up and have a conversation? Let's go. Say you want to come up. I'll drop a link. Don't tell me you're at work. Don't tell me you're watching the babies or babies. PJ, salute. Don't tell me none of that shit. This is a classic example of niggas not even understanding what I'm talking about. Bottom line of this show, I'm gonna get to the end of it real quick. Bottom line of this show is not even Tank fans want to see Tank. If you're really a fanatic of this kid and you support this kid for whatever, if you really like this kid, you don't want him in the ring in September. He's not mentally fit. Stop holding the belt hostage. Let it go. Go handle your legal business. Go raise your kids. And when you're mentally in it, come back to the ring if you so choose to. That's what I'm saying. Young East, I ain't do enough. But I did the most right now. You're blocked. I'm talking to JTBT. Would you like a link to come talk to me? Because you need an education on this kid. You're in there with an emoji. Look. That's you standing next to Tank? I get it. I get it. This is your favorite fighter. You probably box. What are you going to tell me? I box. I'm trying to be an amateur. That's all fine. I wish you luck with that. I just like Tank Davis and his style in the ring. I get it. Cool. But can you speak to his character? You going to call me a liar? Pull up, young man. I'm going to show you a liar. And this dude that you got in your advertising, in your avatar, that's the liar. That's the liar. Carry Little, 6'6". Above 6 feet, above 6 inches in the pants, and I got a 6-pack. I ain't been an officer for a long time. I drive a bus. can't shame me for being black with no criminal record and having a job that makes over 6 figures. You can't shame me, Carrie Little. In fact, your last name speaks to your mental. It's very little, or basically non-existent. Now, you can't insult me. That never works. JTBT, now that you've fired a shot, because I didn't disrespect you, but now that Blue Blood Sports TV in the building, salute. JTBT, now that you fired a shot, and thank you, Blue, for showing up. Because Blue, he's the plug. He's gotten several dates. And all I'm saying is, the dates don't matter if this kid has not been in camp. You Tank fans, y'all want to see him in the ring, and y'all miss that this dude is not even training. You don't want him in the ring anywhere before November, because he's going to get his ass kicked. That's what I'm saying. You don't even know if he's going to beat Lamont Roach. So you need to keep Shakur's beef with kind of been. Talking about we could get it popping at 47. JTBT, are you here? Thank you, brother. Thank you. Y'all see it here, right there. There it is. He's not waiting on him. So he needs to poop or get off the pot. What's he doing?
What you doing? Pooping?
Get off the pot, man. Drop the belts. Go handle your legal business. Raise your family. And come back if you feel. But if you want this dude in the ring in September, October, fine, man. He gonna get beat up. This is exactly what they did to Mike Tyson. Whole time he ain't want no parts of a boxing ring. Training and looking like you're ready, that shit is second nature. They got him some tune-ups. You put him in the ring on Evander Holyfield. You thought it was safe because he had like a heart condition. Evander beat his ass. And he was about to do it again, and he bit his fucking ear. Mudslinging don't work in a strong house. We get to work. We do calisthenics, push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, dips. We working. You can't shame a brother that's working. There's 135 people in here. Smash my like button. Share the video. We are our own algorithm. Shout out to Tank Davis for making Lamont Roach a household name now. I see all these panels. Oh, Tank make people popular. Oh, right. Okay. You just made a 130-pound dude that y'all said was his friends, but he's talking real crazy, ain't he? Now he's saying, yo, I want the winner of Devin and Brian Norman. Terrific. Guess what? He could say that now because he went head up with Tank, and Tank ain't do shit. Got a draw. I thought Tank lost. And I'm going to tell you something else. Whoever Lamont Roach fights next, if it's a top guy and he wins, you better watch out. But y'all idolizing tattoos and cornrows. Now, JTBT, I asked you a question, bro. Are you still in my chat or did you leave? Oh, you're a liar. And you leave? That's what you're going to do? Or are you going to be a man and have a conversation? You want to have a conversation? I'm asking you, young man. You tell me who you are when you put up an avatar of you taking a picture with that midget nigga. Pull up. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk. We're going to see who's lying. You unconditionally support this kid on the toilet right here. I want to ask why. I'm going to show y'all something. Professor X in the building, salute. You timed him out for a while? Okay, here's what we're going to do. That link is for nobody else but JTBT. You pull up, turn your camera on so I can see you're a real person, and we can have a conversation. Black Boxing King, salute. I didn't know you was timed out, young man. Click that link. That's for him only. I'm not letting anyone else on. Click that link. Turn your camera on. Because, you let people up here, they start flashing their penis and shit. It's ridiculous. There's a lot of freaks out here. It's ridiculous. That's what you do. Click the link. Just let me see your face real quick so I know you're a real person. And we can have a conversation like men. Let's go. I don't want to hear I'm at work. I'm too busy. I know. No. Let's talk. I got questions. JTBT. The grown adolescent that called me a liar. Let's get it. Let's go. What you doing?
What you doing? Pooping?
What's going on here? Yeah, that's him. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. How am I lying?
So you had stated that Tank ain't never say nothing to Tiafimo, when in fact Tank had came out and actually stated because of that shit that Tiafimo was saying, it's pretty much like Tiafimo saying that he don't have respect for his daughters. He don't appreciate his kids. So he will never give Tiafimo a payday. Then he stated when he see Tiafimo, he gonna slap him. That's one. That's how you're a liar. Two, my biggest thing.
Hold on. Let's address that. How many people did Tank say he was gonna smack when he see him?
You tell me, you the one with the information. You asked me how was your liar. I told you was a liar.
Hold on. I know one in particular. He said he was gonna slap Devin Haney.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. He said all that mouth that Devin Haney has and his fault.
He absolutely
What is the video?
did.
Pull up and play the video. Play the video.
He absolutely said he was going to
slap Devin Haney. I believe you. Play the video.
Okay, hold on. Stop for a minute. We're having a conversation.
We are. A respectful conversation. A respectful conversation between two black men.
So I'm talking right now. So give me a second.
All right, do you think?
When he saw Devin Haney, did he slap him? Yes or no?
When are you saying that he said that? That's what I'm saying.
Wait, brother.
That's what I'm asking you. That's all I'm asking you. I'm not playing with you.
I asked you a question.
I know. And that's what I'm saying. I'm
saw Devin Haney. Did he slap him? Yes or no? He did not.
Devin Haney was in the car, and Tank was right outside of his door with security around his car. Mention that as well. Mention that as well.
If I say I'm going to slap somebody when I see him, I don't give a fuck about no security. I'm going to slap him. And I'll just deal with whatever deal with it. Tank said he was going to slap him.
If you can't get to Devin Haney who's in the car.
I'm going somewhere with this, brother.
Okay, all right. All right, I got you.
Okay. First of all, I don't deal with nigga nonsense. I don't know why Tank is talking about he going to slap niggas when he see him anyway. It's stupid. Okay? That's number one. Number two, if he didn't do it, if he ain't make do of slapping anybody he said he was gonna slap when he see him, when he did see him, what makes you think that he's gonna do it to Tiafimo when he saw him? Go.
That's on me? Don't say nothing. All right. So one, you said, I'm gonna address everything. One, you said you don't deal in nigga nonsense. You sitting up here bragging about how a nigga didn't do something when he say it. Is that nigga nonsense? My bad. Whatever. You right. Part two, you're saying that he didn't do this to Devin Haney. If you say you're gonna slap me I'm in the car, I refuse to get out the car, and I got nothing but niggas around my car, you really think you gonna get to me? Because once again, you don't know the niggas that's with me. You don't know who I employ as my bodyguard. So just keep it a buck. See, because you playing these word games. First is nigger nonsense, but you're sitting up here saying, I don't know why Tank talking to Berlanga. I don't know why Shakur at 35 is talking to Connor Ben at 47, who just moved up to 60. Like, let's keep shit a buck, man.
All right, let's keep it a buck.
That's my whole thing. No, because I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere with mine. Because your whole channel is supposed to be based around. Your whole channel is supposed to be based around the black fighters for the black people. But you get on your channel daily and drag a black man to uplift another black man. But you don't condone nigger nonsense.
No, hold on.
What are you doing?
No.
What are you saying, Tank?
I gotta stop you. Okay. Stop you.
Yes, sir.
When did you find my channel?
Drew, you have no idea how many times I have been live on your channel. I just changed my name. My name was originally Jerron Smith, but I've been on your channel several times. You've spoken to me several times. You've even given me advice at a point in time, good sir.
Wow. So
yeah.
I'm enabling nigga nonsense?
How are you? Please explain to me, how are you not? You're telling me that Tank and Berlanga, because of how they act and everything, are all about nigger nonsense, but you are on your live talking about Tank said he was going to do this and ain't do shit. Is that not it? What is that?
Hold on. I was the one that said I got woken up my sleep with people sending me this video
right
about Tank pulling up on Devin. And when I got out of my bed, I said, Lord, I hope he didn't hit Devin, because that's stupid. Did I not say that? Now you watch me. Yes or no?
You did.
Okay. And when I watched the video, I said, what the fuck? Nothing happened. Why is Tank there? That's disgusting. Doing what for what? Why are you making empty
Tank?
Threats? No, stop.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Why are you making empty threats? Why are you making threats at all? It's ridiculous. That's what I'm pointing out. I'm pointing out the fact that this nigga is running around talking about what he's gonna do to people when he see him outside the goddamn ring. And it's ridiculous. It's unbecoming. Him as a black man, him as a Muslim, talking like this to his Muslim brother. Now, as far as Teofimo's concerned, I don't mind that slap, but he's not even gonna do that. So
how do you know that?
What he could have did.
How do you know that?
What he could have did was say, you know what, fuck that, Tio, let's fight about it. He didn't even do that.
He said he's not giving them a payday. Same thing Keyshawn said. Keyshawn said he's not going to give him a payday either. You're not dragging Keyshawn for that.
Wait a minute.
See. No. You had Come on, man. You had your turn. You had your turn. Now every time I make a point, you got to cut me off. You got to cut me off.
I'm not going to let you get away with that. In no universe have I ever defended Keyshawn Davis. Ever. Ever. When he fucked up, I hold everyone's feet to the flames. T.O.
Notice how you moving the post. I'm not talking about when he fucked up. Stick to the subject, brother. Stick to the subject, brother. Stick to the subject. The whole point is Keyshawn said the same thing. Keyshawn said the same thing with Tank.
What you doing now?
No. No, you're trying to flip the narrative, brother.
No, what narrative?
See, this is what, hey, you see what they do, fool? You see what they do? He called me emotional and everything else. Listen to him yelling. That's all the muscles.
That's you in the picture?
Of course it is.
Okay, great. So let's deal with that. Because you're trying to put a coat on me.
Now we dealing with that. Now we got to move the goalpost again.
We're not moving.
Now we got to move the goalpost again.
You lost
now
that.
We moved. I didn't lose anything. You didn't defend anything. You're moving.
What you are is an unconditional Tank fan, and what you're doing is you're defending bullshit.
What you are is an unconditional coon. What is you talking about? You putting down black men that lift up another black man. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait a minute.
Come on, cuz. Come on, cuz. Let's get it right. You took money from Bill Haney. For 3 years, you've been doing nothing but trash and Tank to uplift Devin Haney.
I took money from Bill.
Here.
I took money from Bill?
Apparently, I'm all this other shit. You can say all this stuff about me. I can't say nothing about you.
You made a statement. Let's deal with that.
So did you. You made a statement.
I took money from Bill?
I'm an unconditional Tank fan? We both can play the same game.
Yes, you are.
Then you took money from Bill. Yes, you did.
Can you prove it?
Can you prove I'm an unconditional Tank fan?
I'm looking at your avatar.
What does that have to do with anything?
I ain't got
Help
no
me
pictures of Bill
understand.
in my avatar. I ain't got no pictures of Devin in my avatar.
You got a video at dinner with Bill, though. You got
So
a video
what?
at dinner with Bill out on the internet.
Uh-oh.
Hey, he ain't got no picture with him. I ain't got no dinner with Tank. He went to dinner. He went to dinner with Bill Haney and let Bill Haney pay for him. Because that's what daddy do to their little girls.
Can you prove that? I was sitting there with Blue Blood. I was sitting there with
Right.
Claymore, Blue Blood, and BFTB.
And who else was at the dinner? Was Bill Haney at the dinner? Did you not sit
ain't
down
paid
with
for that
Bill
table.
Haney?
Bill ain't paid for that table. Me and Blue did.
Once again, was Bill Haney? Do you notice how he's trying to smooth the goalposts? I'm asking one question. One question at a time.
You see, this is
one question at a time. You're look at if y'all can't see, if y'all cannot see what this clown is doing, it's pure babble. But you haven't answered one question. You haven't answered one question.
I answered.
You talk all. No, you did not. No, you did not. No, you didn't, Slick. No, you didn't, Slick.
Blah 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 blah. I heard it. Been there, done that.
No, you didn't, Slick. What does that have to do with you answering my question?
Okay, look, you could defend this kid.
What does that have to do with you answering my questions?
Let's deal with that. Why are you a Tank fan?
It has nothing to do with me being a Tank fan. It has everything.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Why are you a Tank fan? And what
if you can, hey, so
Tank getting in the ring before fucking November, any of that registered to you?
Look, Mr. Black Man. Either we gonna talk like men. We can talk like men.
I'm gonna mute your mic. You're not gonna out-talk me. I've been more than courteous to you. You're gonna answer my questions or you can leave. You can answer my questions or you can leave. You tried to put a coat on me, shit don't fit. I wear XL. You tried to make me squeeze into a small, it don't work.
Shut up and let me talk.
Fuck you. You talk what I say.
You a big
nigga. You don't tell me to shut up. Shut the fuck up. You don't tell me what to do. I'll put your ass backstage and you're gonna sit there. And when I put you back up here, you're gonna answer my questions. You gotta put the children on timeout every now and again. Now take a deep breath. Pop a Ritalin and a Prozac. I'm gonna bring you back up and you're gonna answer my question. I said that to require, if you guys want Tank in the ring before November, it's a goddamn death sentence. I don't like this little nigga. That's true. But y'all unconditionally love him to the point where you're actually sending him to get killed. He got too much going on. In what universe do you want Tank Davis in the fucking ring anytime before November? Why? I personally think he needs to go sit down, get his shit together. And if he wants to come back later, he can do so. That's all I'm saying this live. You come into the chat calling me a liar. No, this little nigga's a liar. He's been lying to you. Now I'm gonna bring you back up, Jerron. Do you want to see Tank in the ring anytime before November? If so, why? You may speak. You're on mute. Unmute your mic.
You muted the mic.
I just said unmute your mic. Well, answer the question.
Can I answer it without you cutting me off? Because that's what I was doing, and that wasn't the first question that you gave me.
Answer the question I asked you.
The question that I was answering or the one you just asked right now?
The one I just asked, because you ain't saying nothing prior to that, man. You ain't saying nothing.
I said everything prior to that.
Well, no one cares. Answer the question that I just asked you. Why would you want to? Do you want to see Tank in the ring before November?
Last time Tank got arrested, he got in the ring and he knocked out somebody right before his fight.
So the answer
So,
is yes.
I mean, no, did I say yes? So, once again, if you can let me talk without you cutting me off trying to run your narrative.
I'm running my show.
So, once again, no, you're not running your show. You're trying to run a narrative. That's what your show is based upon. I already answered your question. Like I said, Tank has been arrested before a fight, got in and knocked the nigga out in the 6th round. So if he does, no, it's not. So if he does, I'm not mad at it. If he chooses to take a break, I'm not mad at it. My whole point was answering your other statements that you made, which is why I said
what is
you're
your question? I asked
you,
do you want this dude in the ring before November? Is it yes or no?
The whole reason I'm up here is for all the other shit you said. So once again, if he does, he was arrested before another one of his fights and he knocked somebody out in the 6th round.
Yes or no?
Oh my God. Can you shut your mouth for 1 minute? Can you shut your mouth to get an explanation?
Okay, so you cool with this nigga getting in the ring before November? You cool with it?
I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, that's what I asked you, brother. Okay, I do.
Okay, and that's fine. But history has shown the last time Tank got arrested, he got in the ring and knocked somebody out in the 6th round. Or am I making that up?
Was he talking about retirement past that?
Am I making it? Don't move the goalposts. I asked you a question. This nigga moves the goalposts every time, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro. Like you just told me to ask. You told me to ask your question, and I answered your question. You okay? When you asked me. When you asked me to answer your question, when you asked me,
relax, I'm talking. Relax.
You don't relax when I'm talking, bro.
I'm not cool with it, and I explained why, but it bears repeating because you didn't hear it.
It doesn't bear repeating. I asked you a different question.
I'm not cool with it because I don't want no excuses of him not being mentally into the sport.
Because you don't like him, so you don't want no excuses. I get that. You want him at his 100%, right?
What did I just say?
You're not cool with it because you don't want. If you can be quiet, you can actually hear what somebody else is saying.
When I was answering your question, so I'm gonna say it again. I'm not cool with him being in the ring before November because he's not mentally fit.
He's from New York. He's an old fed. You know how them New York niggas are.
I'm talking while I'm talking, so I'm gonna mute you. I don't want this kid in the ring prior to November because if he gets fucked up, I don't want no excuses of him not being mentally fit to participate in the sport of boxing. I don't want to hear that. He was not talking about retirement and riding off into the sunsets and 7-fight deals the last time he did a little stint in jail and came out and had a fight. The circumstances is different and they're more severe this time. Especially since he's been talking about leaving the sport. And I said that, yeah, get the fuck out of here. This is what I'm saying. And you heard him on the way out. He started talking about, oh, these you New York niggas. Of course, all right, you's a corny ass nigga. You's a corny ass nigga. Probably one of these Baltimore niggas. And my real niggas in Baltimore, they don't claim bullshit like you. Classic example of dumb shit. No, you fuck nigga, go away. Go away. Fuck out of here. You're banned, bitch ass nigga. Fuck out of here. He tried to come back. Leave, nigga, gone. I don't deal with nigga nonsense. I don't deal with fuck shit. This is the motherfucking strong house. You ain't got to come up here with your nappy-headed nigga twist in your head. Go away, nigga. Go away. Get the fuck out of here. I'm as real as it gets. I keep it so simple over here because you want to floss your teeth with Tank Davis pubic hair. That's between you and God. That's between you and God. That's why he said, oh my God. God ain't got nothing to do with you and your nigga nonsense. You got nothing to do with that. The only liar on this page right here is this nigga I made a meme out of. This fuck nigga Tank. And on this fucking show, I'm saying, yo, look, him coming back anytime before November is a goddamn death sentence. And I don't want to hear it. If he comes in the ring and he starts getting battered around the ring, I don't give a fuck about, I don't care who it's against. What I don't want to hear is excuses, because you know it's coming. Oh my God. Oh, that girl is in his head. Oh man, and he got to deal with the court case and blah, 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 blah. Listen, I don't want to hear it. Did y'all know when Buster Douglas finally sat down to fight Evander Holyfield, you know why he was severely overweight? He was flying all around the up and down the United States answering Don King's court cases. He was never able to buckle down and get get a real camp going. His camp was fucked up. Look it up. Talk to Stormy. He knows all about that shit. So by the time he got on those scales, he's like 280. He was out of shape. That's why Evander kicked his ass in the first round. But nobody wants to hear it. You know why? He got in there. So am I really talking down on Tank? Yeah, I'm clowning him. I don't fuck with this this yellow nigga. Because he's proven to be an asshole. But we all know that. But you know what you don't want? You don't want him fighting Lamont Roach with all this shit on his mind. His baby girls. Allegedly him having a court case. And rematching Lamont Roach, somebody from 130 that kicked his ass, and now he got something to prove. And then he's talking about retirement at the end of 2025? Y'all want this kid in the ring? Fine. And when I asked that dumb nigga, so what do you want? He never answered the question. I said, do you want him in the ring before November or not? He never answered the question. Then I said, oh, so wait, hold on. Are you cool with it or not? I'm not saying that. What are you saying? Look, I'm saying I'm not cool with it. I want this court shit solved. I want him to have a full 3-month camp. Then you can fight Lamont Roach, because I don't want no excuses from anybody. Shit or get off the pot.
What you doing? Pooping?
Now let me address, and Harwin, I'll get to you in a second. Let me address the mind flip that he attempted to do. They always say that, oh, you pro-black, you for the black people, but you cutting down the black man to bring on another one up. Tank cut down black men when several times before his feet touched the ground when he get out of his fucking bed in the morning. Check his Twitter. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't, because he deletes shit. We found out Ryan Garcia cheated and he's a racist. He want to take this nigga out for drinks. They're both Muslim. Is that not haram? Huh? What? 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 Really? Let's address that. You bought the block in Baltimore and sold it. What are you doing, bruh? You just trying to get that ankle gear off your, that ankle bracelet off your goddamn body. You supposed to be in camp training for the first Lamont Roach fight. You was trying to go to Japan. You thought we forgot about that? It was like, wait a minute, what are you doing going to Japan? You're supposed to be in camp for this kid that you're supposed to be fighting in Houston. That turned into Brooklyn. Who's lying? Who's lying? Before you retire, you're supposed to fight Devin and Shakur, whoever you name, right? What happened? Who's lying? Who's lying? All I'm saying is, yo, what's going on with this nigga? But Drew's lying? I'm lying? I'm cutting him down on my point. Did I lie on this kid? Did I lie on this kid? Yes or no? Whenever I talk about this little nigga, am I lying on him? And this is the first show in a while where I'm saying, you know what? Not a good idea for him to get into this ring with all this shit going on. That's all I'm saying. Not a good idea for him to get into this ring with all this shit going on. And this dumb nigga, probably from Baltimore, with nigga naps in his hair, gonna come up in here with his Tank Davis avatar. His only defense to me is, oh, you on Bill's payroll. What? Wait, hold on. First of all, that's a diss. That's a diss? Wait, hold on. Nigga, if I was on Bill's payroll, I wouldn't hide it. You niggas defend Tank for free, because Last I heard Tank make reference to any of his fan base, he said, yo, when y'all see me in the street, don't say nothing to me. He's talking about all you niggas because he don't know who to trust. He can't trust his baby mama. One minute he's fussing with Coach Cal, and then he's in the camp. I mean, what's going on? What's going on? He don't trust y'all niggas. He don't know who to trust. See, I defend a nigga that don't even like you. I could say I have a relationship with the Haneys. Samuel, I see you. You don't have to leave your camera on if you don't want to. You don't leave your camera on? Samuel, you gonna leave your camera on? Just let me know before I put you on. Give me a thumbs up if you're gonna leave it on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Well, when you work out your, look, okay, look, y'all know I don't fuck with Tank, but it's all within bounds. And what you saw was an articulate idiot. That's what you saw. I got you, Samuel. That's what you saw. You saw an articulate idiot. But it's too late. It's too late. Now we know who you are. You heard the nigga, I don't even know who his name used to be. You heard the motherfucker say, oh, you even giving me advice. I don't recall when or where. The only nigga I gave advice to was probably Press. Was that Press? I don't know. And I told Press, listen, man, you make $30,000 a year. Why are you wearing a $1,000 pair of jeans? If you need a $1,000 pair of jeans to fit in with a group or to attract women, you need to change the women that you're dealing with and change your group. Don't tell me what your priorities are. Show me where you spend your money and I'll tell you what your priorities are. You see, what you heard right there was an ignorant nigga. I'll have none of it. Everything I say about Mellow Yellow is in bounds. He don't respect himself. He don't respect the fans that claim they support him. They'll get a picture with him, but he don't support him, and he don't fuck with you. Bill called me on the phone just on some regular shit, just checking on you to see how you doing. Does Kenny, Cal, or Tank call any of you niggas? No, because they don't fuck. Well, I can't speak for Kenny and Cal, but I know Tank don't fuck with y'all. You know why? Because he understands nigga mentality. Because he don't want to be around niggas that act like him. Backstabbing, backsliding, fugazi niggas. Knuckle dragging. That's why he's an ape. Make sense? Now, I was talking boxing, but you brought me somewhere else. Hardwind fell off. Samuel, can you hear me? There's a delay. Crazy delay. Hold on, let me see. Samuel, I left a message in the private chat. Well, Samuel works that out. You know, every now and again, I gotta let dudes who nigga babble on the panel so y'all can see it yourself. Well, I'm talking about the discrepancies in the black community. You have niggers like JT, BT, EBT, whoever the fuck he is. All right, hold on. Let me see. Log out and come back in. As you can see, you gotta, I need, because if I told you about these dudes, If I told you about these dudes, you wouldn't believe me. But they exist. I don't get on here and justify bullshit. Me and Stormy talk about this all the time. You got to love the sport first. I got a ton of pictures with a ton of fighters. I got pictures on fucking disposable camera shit that y'all ain't even, well, they're in storage now, but I could easily post those. But I don't. You know why? Because I might have to talk about them one day. And it might not be pretty. It might not be pretty. Oh, let me see if this brother got it together. But you get niggas. Say something. Can you hear me? I see. Hold on. Your audio's not good. Coach Hudson in the building. Salute, brother.
Salute, brother. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, man. I came back in towards the end of the smoke. So were you and the brother having a disagreement about...
He's not my brother. He's a nigga. He's not my brother. He's a nigga. Go ahead.
Got you. Was the disagreement about Tank being a liar or not?
Yeah, what he tried to do is, I'm talking about Tank. First of all, this whole show is just about me not being comfortable with him fighting any time before November. And if not at all, because he has too much going on. Way too much. And you know, right. Boxing's a mental game.
Right.
And I said, in essence, really, you know, although I'm joking with the meme and everything, it's not good for him to get into the ring. So in essence, I'm looking out for him.
Right.
You know, and he comes in the chat and he gets in his feelings with his Tank Davis picture. So, and then somehow that turns into me being a fake black man. Motherfucker, you got me all the way fucked up. You got me all the way fucked up. Tank has done too much that I'm surprised the whole community didn't denounce his ass by now.
Right.
So I'm on here talking boxing. And I don't want no excuses if he get in the ring and get his ass whooped. But to avoid that, he might want to get his personal shit in order. That's all I'm saying. This nigga gets on here talking about how I'm fake and I'm on Bill's payroll. See, that's the bullshit. He called me a liar, said I'm on Bill Haney's payroll, all that personal shit that these motherfuckers, that they cannot prove. And it's nigger babble. Seen it, been there, done that, heard it. It's old. But when I ask this dumb nigga, when I ask this dumbass, are you cool with him fighting before November? Because we wasn't getting anywhere else with the conversation. So I said, let's get to the facts then. You could do whatever. Are you cool with it? He said, last time Tank got out of prison, he had to fight and knock somebody out. I said, okay, so you cool with it? He says, I'm not saying that. So what are you saying? I just asked you, are you cool? If your answer is last time he went to prison, he came out and knocked somebody out, that's telling me that you okay with it. And I'm telling you I'm not, because the circumstances is different.
Right.
You got this woman trying to get you locked up and take your kids. You lying about, you don't know where your money's coming from with this PBC shit. We don't know what date's going on. We don't know what's happening. You got too much going on, young brother. So how about let the belts go, get your life in order, and then come back if you feel so. That's all I'm saying. What this nigga did was try to turn it into a personal attack against me. It fails.
Well, brother, let me say this. You know, you've been my brother, and you're the whole reason why I created a channel. And we actually met through the General 78 Sports TV, and we were having a conversation about the black community and boxing and how it imitates the art of life. Now, you were one of the first brothers that I remember defending Tank when his baby mama was trying to get him jammed up.
Say it again, coach.
Because
obviously this bum ass nigga didn't hear it. Say that one more time.
You were one of the first brothers to defend Tank when his baby mama tried to get him jammed up. And you said, regardless of the fact that I'm Team Haney, you said that I am not going to stand by and allow the assassination of a young brother on my watch. You were one of the first brothers to do that. Now, I don't understand what the vitriol is coming from if you said that if this brother has a lot going on, he needs to have his mind right before going back into the ring. But what it comes down to is people don't really love the sport of boxing. They are becoming idol worshipers of certain fighters. We cannot do that, because when you do that and your fighter is exposed or your fighter goes through a trial and tribulation, you take it as a personal attack. You take it as someone calling you out because you are being forced to witness the truth. Now, Brother Drew, let me ask you something. If a man says something and does not keep his word, what is he?
A liar.
He is a liar. So it's very simple. We don't even have to get emotional about it. Did Tank not say that he whooped Devin in sparring?
He sure did.
Did he not say that he won that bet? And
He
then
sure
when the full video came out, we saw that was a lie. Did Tank Davis not have a hit list?
He sure did.
Did he go after the people on that hit list?
He sure didn't.
Okay, did he not say last year that his plan was to fight the person that was in the locker room with him when he was about to fight Lamont Roach?
Sure did.
And Brother Drew, who was that person he was speaking of?
Jake Paul.
So again, if a man says something and does not keep his word, what is he?
A liar.
So our Brother Drew does not have to call that man a liar. Our Brother Drew does not have to speak on his trials and tribulations unless he is trying to say, brothers, let this be a warning to you, because if you do, and this is no difference from us speaking about Errol Spence, when we spoke about how the alcohol, certain life choices affected his lifestyle. You all didn't get that upset then. So family, at the end of the day, love the sport and do not be idol worshipers of men, because at the end of the day, the irrefutable truth is if a man says something and does not keep his word, he is a liar, regardless of how you feel. And if a man needs to defend his own life, you step to the side, keep your goddamn mouth shut, and you let that man show us and prove us wrong by his character and his actions. I land my plane there, brother.
There it is. My work speaks for itself. My work speaks for itself. I don't have to prove my worth. I don't have to prove my content speaks for itself. For itself. That motherfucker was a nigga. That was a nigga. He came on here trying to sound articulate, trying to sound smart, trying to call me out, but my work speaks for itself. And it gets to the point, and let this be a lesson. Let's salute the coach. Let this be a lesson to all of you that do content. Y'all heard it. A lot of y'all are my day ones or twos or threes or tens. It don't matter. Y'all know my work. I clown around a lot, like with this meme. I clown around a lot. But you ain't gonna call me no fucking liar. Everything that coach said is public record. And when everything fails, what do the Tank fans do? They break the Haney glass. Did he not do that? Did that dude not do that? Oh, you want Bill's payroll? Really? I'm on Bill's pay. Can you prove that? Well, no. Well, you're on steroids. No, I just eat right and do a lot of push-ups. Can you prove I'm on steroids? Oh, well, you're a former cop. Oh, well, you drive a bus. Blah, blah, blah. What are we talking about? Boxing or me? I know all about me. I'm not the boxer. No one cares about, well, you care about me, but no one cares about me. Can we talk boxing? Because you're incapable. You're incapable of proving anything you say that could be, that you could find disrespectful towards me. You can't do that. And you're incapable of talking boxing. You can't do that. So you're what we call a lifeless unit. You're just walking around sucking up the air, and you want to suck up something else when you stand. This nigga got a picture with Tank Davis and made that his avatar, and then gonna tell me I'm on Bill Haney's payroll? I mean, really think about that for a second. Samuel, I don't know what's going on with your audio, good brother. I see your mouth moving, but I can't hear you. You got to go to your settings or something. Is that a Bluetooth? If it's a Bluetooth, you might want to take off the Bluetooth or something and speak directly through the device. That might be the issue. I don't know. If you go to the settings, you got to check the settings. In the meantime, let me go to K-Rod. Salute, K-Rod. How you feel?
I'm good, Drew. How's everything with you?
Man, I'm good, brother. I'm good. You know, just frying these fools. You know, you got to do this every now and again. You know, in typical fashion, a typical Tank fan. It's so stupid. He didn't even know that I'm actually talking Tank in his best, what's in his best interest right now. And I know I got the funny meme going to him taking a shit, but shit'll get off the pot. Let the belts go. Handle your personal life, and then come back if you see fit. But this kid has been talking about leaving the sport, and his heart ain't in it, his mind ain't in it. I got daughters, and me and Al Heyman leaving at the end of 2025. He's gonna give y'all a rematch with Lamar Roach and Jake Paul. Fine, man. Whatever you want to do, just get out of here. Get out of the way. You want to give us a rematch with Lamar Roach and a clown fight later? But I'm the liar? And then we didn't foresee this legal shit coming about. So I'm like, you know what? That's it. Get out of your own way, young man. Go fix that. And then come back if you see fit. But if your mind's not in it, I don't want to hear you jumping in the ring at any point and getting beat up for your fans to be like, hey, man, his head wasn't in it. He was worried about that last arrest and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then I got to get on here and say, well, Floyd, after he beat Miguel Cotto, he went straight to jail. He went straight to jail. But he still beat Miguel. But they applauded when Miguel busted his nose up, though, right? And here comes Delano. No disrespect, Drew. If Tank cleans everyone from 35 to 40, you still will have an issue because it's beef. BFTB, salute, brother. Let me be very clear, Delano. I don't hide nothing. I don't like the kid. He hasn't given me a reason to like him. I used to support him. Then he started acting like an asshole. But if he cleans everyone from 35 to 40, I'm going to get on here and say what happens. He won, and he cleaned everybody. Case in point, Delano. When Teofimo Lopez smoked Josh Taylor, go find that video on my fucking live stream. On my channel. Go find it. Put in Lopez versus Taylor and see what I said about that fight. Go look up when Ryan Garcia beat Oscar Duarte. Go look up what me and Stormy had to say that Sunday. Full credit. Now, I ain't gotta like you, but if you get in the ring, I ain't like Sergey Kovalev. I wasn't doing content back then, but I ain't like him. But at one point in time, I said, yo, he's the best at 175, man. Ain't nobody beating him. Hurt me to say it, but I said it. So I don't know what you're saying. I ain't gotta like you to tell the truth. Nigga, does your boss like you? Do you like your boss? On my job, there's some dispatchers I absolutely get along with. Some of them, I'm like, yo, I don't fuck with this guy. But I'm not working for him. I got mouths to feed. I'm doing a job. That's how I treat this channel. That's how I treat this channel. If you're doing right by the sport, I'll talk about you according to what you're doing. If you fucking up, don't get mad at me when I call you out on it. Tank showing up and trying to face off with Devin at a goddamn restaurant, that was nigga nonsense. That was stupid. Tank trolling Edgar Berlanga is stupid. Knowing you ain't gonna fight that man. Tank fighting Jake Paul is stupid. Nigga nonsense. Don't talk to me about what you want to do what's good for this. He don't give a fuck about the sport. He told you that. He gives a fuck about his bag. And some of you are too busy wanting to bounce off of his bags that y'all are not even boxing supporters. And this is the fundamental disconnect. If you love the nigga unconditionally where you don't care what he does, then this ain't the channel for you. Because I'm talking boxing. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all show it every day. This dumb nigga that got on the panel showed me. He showed y'all. Dumb shit. It's fucking stupid. Samuel, can you hear me? You're coming in low. You on your phone? K-Rob, go ahead and cook. I'm trying to get this brother Samuel right.
Okay, yeah, like I wanted to give my take on this. I find Gervonta Tank Davis at this point to be a degenerate narcissist. I think his fans already prove it because he's been bringing in like a really toxic mindset to try to be divisive for no reason. And I think that Gervonta Davis has come to the point of his career where he doesn't know what he wants to do. And I think he's just coming into the sport to just bring drama and to cause nonsensical beef with certain people in the sport. I think it should be best to get Gervonta Davis out the sport, so therefore he doesn't have to be relevant in anybody's conversation. Because if he continues the way that he acts as a now, I think he's just going to crash out and he's just going to get himself like in the brutal.
Yeah, I agree. Man. All of this ridicule that Tank gets, he brings on himself, and I find that the only people defending it, they're doing it for clicks and views. I would respect it a lot more if they say, yo, look, I can't make heads or tails of it. I'm not telling y'all niggas who to hate or who to like. I'm telling you what would disgust me. You hear me use the term unbecoming a lot. A lot. He's not behaving like a fucking champion at all. But you guys like seeing his performance in the fucking ring where it overshadows all the nonsense that affects what he could do in the ring. And if y'all want to see him in the ring anytime before November with a bullshit camp, I'm telling you, you're asking for it. Could he win? Possibly. But not against Lamont Roach. He needs all of his camp. He needs to get his corner work together. He needs to get the hair grease together. And I'm joking, but I'm not. And by the way, y'all think I'm just gonna blow past that poor girl that braided his hair that lives in the Bronx? I'm set. Y'all know they was giving Shorty all these threats online, right? Those are Tank fans. And when you're addressing a Tank fanatic about that behavior, that unbecoming behavior, Tank's unbecoming behavior, when you address that, their response, you on Devin Haney's payroll. You on Bill Haney's payroll. That's the response. You can't shame me. He says, oh, well, you was at dinner. Wait, this is interesting. You was at dinner with Bill Haney in the picture. How the fuck did he see that picture? I never posted that picture. I never posted it. I don't even think my Instagram is private. I don't even think it's on my Instagram. How did he see that picture? Did Blue post it? Did Blue post it? I didn't post it. Did Bill post it? Did Claymore post it? I didn't post it. So how the fuck did he see that picture? How did he know about that dinner? And to be clear, that table that we sat at, me and Blue paid up because we from New York. And when we have guests, the guests don't pay for shit. Me and Blue picked up the tab. Bill ain't pay nothing. I'm my own man. What the fuck is this? Claymore's a guest. BF is a guest. Me and Blue picked up the tab. What you mean? But wait a minute. How the fuck you know about that picture, Gar? Do y'all know what picture he's talking about? Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can grab that for you real quick. Because I never posted it. I never posted. Let me see if I have it. Here it is. Hold on, let me move this. Hold on. Do y'all wait, hold on. Before I even put it up, do y'all know what picture that dude was talking about? Because I don't even know. I have a picture. Maybe there's another picture, but I have my own. Do y'all know what picture? Do y'all know the picture? Yes or no? Yeah, exactly, Shawa. This nigga want to crash into pregnant chicks and lead a scene. And then, do y'all remember when that dude, that might have been the same nigga, when I said, yo, is this how, you know, we doing now? Y'all remember when the kid was in the chat saying, yo, come on, Drew, you ain't never made a mistake like that? Nigga, no! I've gotten in a few car accidents. One thing I never did, and none of them I was at fault for none of them. None of them. And one thing I didn't do, I never did, was leave the scene. 2 accidents that some person T-boned me. Wasn't hard, but it was enough to fuck my door up. I said, yo, man, pull over, bro. That dude put his shit in reverse, went around me, and he boogied. I said, well, I wrote down the plate to make it a car, and they went and locked his ass up. Dude was driving his mom's Acura. 17 years old. Give me a minute, Samuel. I'm trying to figure out what you got going on. Give me 1 second, brother. But let me show y'all the picture he's talking about. Y'all don't know what the picture he's talking about? Look, this is the picture right here. Because I never posted it. I never posted it. Did I post it? Did I post this pic? Maybe I did. Have y'all seen this? K-Rod, did I post this like on my community page or anywhere? Did I ever put that?
No, I've never even seen this picture at all.
Yeah, have y'all seen this? Now it dawns on me. Did BF post this? Because I think BF is the one taking the picture. Because BF was sitting next to Bill, that's Blue Blood, and you can't see Claymore. Claymore is on the right. Smoke and Talk, real Baltimore in the building. Go subscribe to Smoke and Talk Podcast, LLC. So y'all never seen this picture. Snoop said he's seen it before. Did I post this? I don't recall post. K-Rod, I know you everywhere, brother. Did you remember? Did I post this?
No, I've never seen this picture at all.
Maybe it's a picture, but maybe BF posted it from a different angle because I also got a video. I just never posted it. I never posted this. So how the fuck did that nigga see this picture?
Yeah.
Sounds like a dick rod in there, brother. But wait a minute. Where are the YouTube channels that are cool with Kenny and Cal and all the other brothers in Baltimore that got pictures like this with Tank's team? And I'm going to give you another nugget. Somebody from Tank's team was with us on fight night. And I'll just leave it there. I'll just leave it there. So you in here protecting the nigga. You can't even get close. I'm sorry. You got to pick with the nigga. I'm actually breaking bread and sitting next to and talking to a nigga that's a part of his team that was there. You see, the beef ain't even what y'all think it is. That's y'all niggas. Now watch this. I never said that Tank was trash in the ring. Find it. I never said Lomachenko was trash. I never said Devin was trash. I never said Shakur was trash. I'm hard-pressed to call any fighter trash in the ring. Yeah, Shaw, if it's on IG, let's do, because my IG is private. I got to let you in. So if I let that nigga in a long time ago and I don't remember, that's probably, I don't even think, did I post that on my IG? I don't remember. There's a lot of pictures I got, I just don't post up for shit like that. Because of shit like that. Oh, you on the payroll. I'm sitting out eating dinner. I talk up. Oh, I'm sorry. I was on Deontay Wilder's payroll 3 years ago. I forgot. I'm sorry. What is Punch Drunk on Tiafimo's payroll, or are they just friends? You know that does happen. People just get cool, right? That does happen. But they use that as a means to try and disrespect you. Well, nigga, you not on Tank's payroll, and you got him as your avatar. Picture that on a photo mat. Y'all remember photo mat?
Yeah.
I'm that old. I'm that old. And that's right, Mr. Shelton. Besides, me and Bill are friends. Like I said, we've talked on the phone. It has shit to do with boxing. We just talk about life shit. Boxing don't even come up. At the end of the presser last week, we walked up the block. We was just kicking it. And then he said, yo, Drew, man, turn on the camera. I'm going to give you an exclusive at the jewelry store. And I just 2-minute exclusive. That's it. I posted that. The fuck? Does it hurt your feelings that we actually have a relationship with some of these fighters, plural, that you can't get close to outside of getting a picture? Y'all gonna be saying I'm cool with Antonio Tarver. Every time I see these fights and I go to a press or whatever, Tarver walks right up to me. Brother, he just calls me Drew. I just started a TikTok. Guess who started following me? The day one, Antonio Tarver. Because we're familiar with each other now. That's it. If y'all want to see the exclusive, the interview, go to Town Biz. It's on his channel. Tunde, when I put the camera in front of him, I said, Tunde, what up? He looked at my shirt. He said, oh, Drew, I forgot that the nigga knows me. Spencer Fearon is subbed to me. I forgot that the brother knows me through Black Fight Fan. I forgot. And Anthony Yard walks up, mad friendly. What, I'm on their payroll too? I told Anthony Yard, I said, yo, man, we need to have a jump rope contest, me and you. He said, yeah, man, respect. I said, yeah, what's up? And I like his chances in the Benavidez fight, but we'll talk about that when it gets closer. Thank you, Mr. Big Boy. Mr. Big Playboy. Mill City got everybody on his show. He don't get the same drama that we get. It's ridiculous. Taco Hat is literally working for DAZN and saying stupid shit.
Nobody cares about.
He don't get none of the bullshit that these niggas get to us. They bring to us. What do we get? You on Bill's payroll. Taco Hat is legitimately working for DAZN and saying everything that you want to hear. Yeah, relax, Shower. Yeah, I see you. Relax, Shower. Yes, yeah, relax. You know what, Shower? Me and Anthony are the same height too. He's the same height. Yeah, Shower. I promise. You know what? After the fight or whatever, I'm gonna reach out to Tunde and see if I can get a Yard to go specifically to your channel. Or if he comes to my channel, I'll let you know ahead of time so you can join the panel. How's that sound? I'll look out for the queens. So Taco Hat is legitimately on the payroll, but because we have relationships with these fighters, they think it's a flex by saying, oh, y'all are on the payroll. I said, can you prove that? Dumb nigga says, well, you saying I'm an unconditional Tank fan. Nigga, you defending him. I'm not defending this shit. But you want this nigga? I asked this dumb nigga, hey man, you want him in the ring before November with all this court shit going on? Oh, well, when Tank got out the ring, when Tank got out of jail, he had a knockout his next fight. And I say, so you cool with it? He says, I'm not saying that. What? What are you saying? Okay, here's what I'm saying. I'm not cool with it. I'm not cool with this kid getting in the ring with all this bullshit going on. He don't know if he's fighting past 2025. He wants to be peaceful. He don't want to be mad no more. He wants to retire. And now he got this shit going on with baby mamas and shit. And then he still finds time to troll Edgar Berlanga. But he got Roach problems. Are y'all cool with him getting in the ring with Lamont Roach right now? If y'all cool with it, listen, if you like it, I love it. Because if he get his ass whooped, y'all already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to say what happened. I'm just going to say what happened. I did it to Berlanga. Leading up to the fight, I said, look, Berlanga talking big. I don't like the nigga nonsense, but it is what it is. And y'all saw what happened. He got smoked. And more on that tomorrow. He got smoked. And a video wouldn't suffice. I had to go live. Now I normally do stream like little post fights, 8-minute post fights, 5-minute post fights. But when something big like that happens, I gotta go live. Sam, you got it together, brother? Can you hear me? Oh man, what's wrong with his audio? Damn, I don't know what's going on with your audio, brother. Well, anyway, my content speaks for itself. And I'm glad Coach Hudson pointed that out because this dumb nigga he say he's in and out. These niggas be in and out and around. Whenever I put Tank Davis in the title, when you put a fighter's name in the title, you go off into an algorithm. And he only popped up here this morning because Tank Davis shit was in the algorithm. And he sees me, I put him on a funny ass meme, him dropping a deuce. But it's shit to get off the pot. Let the belts go. Let your belt go. Work out your personal life. Get your mind in order. And if you see it fit, come back and and beat up everybody that you say you're gonna fucking beat up. That's it. Because if Tank whoops everybody's ass from 140 to 135 to 147, I gotta talk about what happens. Why? Because this is a boxing channel. I don't mind being wrong as long as these guys get busy and they do it clean. I don't mind. I don't mind. These niggas mind. Because once Tank goes the fuck away, they ain't got nothing to worship anymore. It was never about boxing with these niggas. All right, let's try that one.
Don't like the nigga nonsense, but it is what it is.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yo.
I saw what happened.
Okay, you got it. Yeah, mute the YouTube. Mute the YouTube. Okay.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Now I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Y'all hear me?
Yep.
I can hear
you, bro. Yep.
I mean, speaking of Tank, I mean, this dude literally has to retire by 2025 because, I mean, he's saying that, like, he doesn't, want to hit his daughter and all that kind of stuff. I mean, that's kind of, I don't know. That's, I mean, if you're saying that you're gonna retire, then just retire. I mean, you don't need, you don't need more money. What's the point?
Right, I agree. Boxing is a mental game, and I'm actually doing Tank fans a favor. If he's mentally not in the game, and he got a guy across the ring looking to knock his head off, this is not a safe space for him. And all I'm saying is, go sit down and fix your life and then think about boxing if you feel to move forward.
Nah, but what I'm saying is, I mean, fighters like Tank, Canelo, and all those other dudes or people, I mean, for instance, with Canelo, that he's been saying that he's been wanting to do the rematch with Bibble, but I don't think that's really gonna happen because for Canelo, he's all talking, he's no action. For my opinion, that's what this Canelo does. He just talks a lot and doesn't do action.
Well, I'm glad you said that. Talking and no action.
Exactly. I mean,
Tank, we're in an era where these fighters have fanatics that follow them, and they don't care what they do. And my thing is, that's fine. If you can make money and millions of dollars off of people like that, then do it. I'm a supporter of the sport. I've been so since the early 80s. And my thing is this. Go away. These dudes could go away and take your fans with you. That's it. If you are going to give me a Lamont Roach in a rematch and then Jake Paul on the way out, fine. Do that and get the hell out the way. But I don't even want him in a ring with Lamont Roach or Jake Paul if he got all this dumb shit going on outside the ring with him and his baby mama. This is ridiculous.
Speaking of Tank, I mean, the match that he had with Lamont Roach, I don't think he. I don't think he lost, but from the way it seems, he took a knee because according to him, he had grease in his eye or in his hair, and it fell down to his eye.
Yeah, I don't buy that. I don't buy that.
That doesn't make sense.
The young lady that did his hair, she was getting threats online, and I like how that Tank fan. I was gonna go there but I really don't like to deal with the ignorance. All the information is out there. Yep. The motherfucker said, "I got grease in my eye." All right. The girl was getting threats from his fan base, and she had to say, "Look, this is what I use." She posted what she used, and on the ingredients it says no grease and no alcohol, which means if the shit got in your eye, it's not gonna blind you. That's number one. Number two, I've been watching boxing since the 80s, man. Some of the best jerry curls in the world I've seen. Tommy Hearns had the craziest jerry curl I've ever seen. Stop. You mean to tell me they ain't getting no grease in their shit? I mean, get out of here, man. Tank was making excuses. And the knee that he took, that wasn't called, that was the deciding factor. That's really a 10-8 round. So Lamont got robbed. But I'm over that now. Lamont's over that now. He ain't running for the smoke. He's running towards the burning building called Tank Plaza. And he wants to smoke, but Tank wants to smoke with his baby mama, allegedly. And I'm saying at this level, with his reputation, the last thing he needs to be getting involved with is some street shit and some baby mama shit. He don't need that. Now, if y'all want Tank in the ring unconditionally before November, with all this shit going on, have at it.
Yeah, but you're saying that he might lose if he does go to a match by November. So I don't think it's kind of. For me, in my opinion, I don't think it's a good idea for him to do that in November. Because what if he loses?
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, because look, Bivol, he had his match against Arthur Beterbiev, and he lost. His first loss, and then Tank, he's a guy that he never lost, so he has a clean record of what?
Well, let me go back to the Bivol point that you was making. What people might not understand. Bivol was going through some shit with his wife.
Yeah, he went to talk with her.
Yeah, it got nasty. She done posted an argument they had online. It was nasty. It got real nasty. And you're dealing with that, and you about to fight Artur Beterbiev. I mean, come on.
And then the thing is this: Canelo, when he fought against Bivol, Canelo, he kind of noticed that he was kind of slowing down, and the power punches or the power that Bivol has, Canelo wasn't able to handle that, and that's, from what I saw, I don't think he was able to handle it, so that's why he probably lost.
Yeah, Canelo, he's a
smaller. And the thing is, the boxing community, they're saying that he should probably gain weight in order to fight Bivol again, but it might not happen though.
Nah, Canelo needs to stay right where he is. But let me get back to Tank real quick. I'm about to get out of here. I clown around a lot. And in case these motherfuckers, I don't know if that stupid ass knuckle dragger's listening right now. They probably are. They're always listening. He knows about a picture that I never posted. So of course he's listening right now. They say they don't listen to me, but they're listening. Well, hear me loud and clear, dummy. The reason why I say I don't like Tank out loud is because y'all put that coat on me. I started out very, very impartial with him. But I don't justify dumb shit. Ever. I never justify dumb shit. Tank has done several stupid things. One of which could have really offset his career. And after he had his last baby mama tried to get him killed by those folks, when she called the police on him, something that I spoke up on, you ignorant knuckle dragger. You wasn't here for that though, right? Spoke up on that. And it was wrong. I don't want to see the kid killed. That's ridiculous. For a female, and she lied.
Let me go back.
I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit. But you wasn't here for that though, right? Cool.
What?
This is
Yeah,
different.
yeah, you with the phone with her.
This is different. Because he didn't learn from the first time. Now you got to go deal with this hair-hatted hooligan.
Dealing with that.
You got to deal with that. And
Hey, yo, like mute that echo.
Samuel, you got to mute the YouTube in the back, or whatever you got going on, because I can hear myself.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Yeah, so now he's dealing with this because he's not in control of his emotions. And this is all I've ever been saying. He got all these OGs around him. When is someone going to sit him down and say, yo, bro, you got to get your manhood under control. There shouldn't be anything a woman could say to any man to make him like jump the gun and set him off to the point where he's throwing punches, not even throwing punches and shadow boxing nowhere near her. You don't ever give a woman control over you like that. Ever. Never, ever, ever. Ridiculous. That's concern. I don't want to see this kid shot in the street. I don't want to see him in prison over something he has control over. Letting these women control him and his emotions. Get in control of yourself, young man.
Hey,
I don't
Drew.
like how the nigga moves. I don't like how he moves. Do I want to see him shot or killed or in jail? Fuck no. And that's the difference between us and the Haney haters. Because y'all celebrated when Ryan Garcia did what he did. And then when you found out he cheated, y'all got quiet. And then y'all started saying, oh, well, I still can't unsee the left hook. I would have never did that to Tank. Never. As a matter of fact, when Tank fought Ryan, I was in my living room screaming for him. When he sat Ryan down in the second round, I was like, yeah! When he stopped Ryan with the body shot, I was like, yeah! You motherfuckers are incapable. Don't ever in your life think we in the same boat. You're not me. You're incapable. You don't have a relationship with the motherfucker you idolize. And you idolize that motherfucker. I see it in the avatar. And look at who you're idolizing. A half-breed tattooed freak who is not in touch with his religion that he chose, who is not in touch with his community that he has no choice but to have an affiliation with, who has no control over his goddamn emotions, and who is underachieving by choice as a boxer. That's who you idolize. Devin is out here doing everything and getting everything done, win or lose. And he has a black father in his corner unconditionally helping his son. What do you niggas got? Braids, tats, and street lingo. And possible jail time. And you want to fucking come up here and tell me that I'm off cold? Eat a dick between two slices of bread. Bitch ass nigga. And you can come in with your troll accounts and everything else, but you a knuckle dragger yourself. That's why this is called Monkey Tuesdays. Because the monkeys come out. You big-lipped baboons. You come out. Big lips, bumpy knuckles, fake religion, all that shit. Baby mamas, you ain't got wives, you got baby mamas though. That's you got. You fucked off. All of you. And when I get on here and be like, yo, this ain't right, this is not what our community used to be. You look at me because it's abnormal to you. It's normal for you not to have a father in your household. I I said it yesterday and I'll say it again. If you got your mama last name, your mama was the side bitch.
What you doing? Pooping?
All over y'all. Your mama was the side bitch. Fuck out of here. Somebody, Samuel, let me wrench you up, brother. Hold on, let me wrench up Samuel. And salute to you, good brother. Truth hurts. That's why these motherfuckers leave and they can't ever like stay away. They gotta come back. Oh, I found your channel 2 years ago. You've been in and out. The last nappy-headed nigga that pulled up, what happened with him? He tried to defend Tank. When I started hitting him with simple facts, then he says, well, I'm not a Tank fan like that. Okay, so are we talking boxing? Oh, well, you're on steroids. Nah, I do a lot of push-ups, though. Can you prove that? You on steroids. Can you prove that? You on Bill's payroll. Can you prove that? You can't prove that. Oh, so you're trying to violate me. You're trying to disrespect. Okay, well, I have a friendship with the Haneys. You just have a picture with Tank. That's your only affiliation with that little nigga. And then you put it on your avatar. Brother, you can say nothing to me. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not my brother. Nigga, you can say nothing to me. You can't say nothing to me. You can't say anything to me. It's all alleged. But you unconditionally support this kid taking a shit on the sport of boxing. And I'm still speaking from a bit of a place of concern. I'm talking for y'all now. If you want Mellow Yellow in the ring before November against Lamont Roach with no camp, because mind you, he ain't been training. And you see, that's why this little nigga was talking over me. The question was, do you want him in the ring before November? Because we wasn't getting anywhere else. We was just insulting each other. I don't want to do that. Let's get to the facts. I speak at the facts. Do you want Mellow Yellow in the ring before November? The answer was what? Well, he went to prison, and then when he came out, he knocked somebody out. So you cool with it? Well, I'm not saying that. Well, what are you saying? Why would you answer that? I said yes or no. You cool with it? Okay, so your answer is he knocked somebody. Okay, so let's say he gets the fight. You forgetting the fact that his camp said he ain't even been training? So how the fuck do you want him in the ring before November and he ain't even been in training yet? You see, these are Tank fans. As soon as that training information came out, all of you should have said, nah, he ain't been training. No. Lamont is a legitimate threat. I need Tank at 100%. Well, can he be 100% mentally? Why you say that, Drew? Well, he's dealing with this legal shit with his fucking girlfriend or whatever, his baby mama. You remember last time he got in legal trouble? What did the judge tell him? I don't want to see you in my court again. Wow. What if he's in front of her again? What if she makes a phone call to the other judge and say, oh, look, this guy, You know, shit like that happens. Oh, he's not coming to my court, but I can reach out to the judge that's going to be overseeing him. Yo, you know what? Whatever he's guilty of, throw the book at him. So y'all thinking it's nothing now, but what you don't want, which is a possibility, and I don't want, is y'all thinking, oh, he'll just get a slap on the wrist and get the ankle bracelet again. No. What happens if they bang the gavel and say, yo, you doing 24 months, kid? Huh? Now what you gonna do? Oh, this is what black women do. Oh my God. See, this is what black men do. Man, shut up. Where my fucking button at, man? Where's my button, man? Shut up! I don't want to hear it. He did this. He did this. He can't stay, he cannot stay out of his own way. Y'all call John Jones the GOAT in MMA? Hey man, stylistically, he's a bad mofo. But how much trouble outside the ring did he get into?
A lot.
Can I take him seriously? How many times he popped dirty?
3 times.
Yeah. Didn't he have a car accident and leave the scene too? Didn't he do that?
Yep, did a hit and run.
There you go. It was only a matter of time. He can't stop drinking. I heard he had a cocaine issue. I don't know. I don't know. But it got to a point where he was getting in too much shit. I'm like, hold on now. What am I supposed to do? I don't give a fuck. He's the GOAT. Nah. He's lucky. Count your blessings. It was only a matter of time before he met his match. And you might be looking at this with mellow yellow. You might be. Y'all better pray for this kid. All of this praising you're doing for this kid, you better pray for him. Boss. One more time. All of this praising, you put him in his avatar, and your avatar, all this praising you're doing for this kid, you better pray for him. Because I'm gonna. I don't want to see no black person in jail. But some niggas deserve to be there. And I don't know if these chicks lied on him or not. I don't know. But every nigga in prison ain't Nelson Mandela. I understand. I get it. Yeah, Starter, man, I'm going to block you too. In all 15,000 of your accounts. But you're going to get my views up. That's what you're going to do. You're going to do what I tell you to do. Tank fans could never expose me. They expose themselves. All I got to do is look at his career and listen to what he says. Let's do it. Before I get out of here, let's do it. Knuckledragger called me a liar, right? What's this?
You say before you retire, you want to fight Devin and Shakur. Is that still the plan?
I never said that. When I say that? I never said that. But I would for sure. But I never said before I retire I want to fight them too. I never said that. You said
new deal, 7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about in those 7 names?
whoever you name, they could be in it.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Crawford don't want to fight us because he's up. I seen his legs last. I seen his legs last fight. I seen his legs last. I seen his legs last.
He said, I'm not going to give Teofimo a payday. I call bullshit on that. Because Ryan Garcia was mentioned. And that, I believe that was after the racist meltdown. Did he not say that the Athletic Commission, New York State Athletic Commission, and Vada was wrong and Ryan Garcia wasn't guilty? And did he not say that? But I got knuckle draggers coming up in here with they got a picture with some nigga they man crush on.
Man crush.
Telling me I'm a liar. A Tank fan could never, quote unquote, expose me. These niggers expose themselves. You don't want to give a Teofimo a payday? Guess what? Teo ain't retiring. Teo ain't retiring. If you're going to be friends with Ryan Garcia, you may as well go ahead and fight Teofimo Lopez. It'll be one of the better fighters on your resume. Will it not? Watch this, y'all. Watch this. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Don't talk about you're going to freeze Teofimo out by not fighting him. He don't need you. He could have made 11 mil with Devin Haney. He ducked it. But watch this. Ready? Who accomplished more in their career? Teofimo Lopez or Lamont Roach? Whoa! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You may as well go get that bread. You may as well get that bread. Now the Turkey's involved. You can't just, be like, I would love all black fighters say, you know what, I ain't fucking with Tio, man. Turkey said, yo, 11 mil, fight Devin. Devin said, fuck it ain't my money, but I'll fight this dude. Tio still said no. Tank, what's up? That fight could bring the PBC back. Wasn't Tio running around with a PBC hat on recently? Fucking around with Floyd Mayweather down in Vegas somewhere? Make that fight. Oh, I'm sorry. Teofimo got too good of footwork for Tank to want any smoke. Now, I don't want to make it a Tank bashing thing, although the meme will say otherwise.
What you doing? Pooping?
Tank, shit to get off the pot. Hang it up. Take a chill pill. That's what we used to say to each other in the 80s. Take a chill pill. Relax. Fix this nonsense with your baby mama and all this other stupid shit. You're not fighting on the 16th. Shocker. You're not fighting on the 30th. Shocker. I'm hearing in September. I don't know what's real anymore. But the fact that this kid that y'all idolize, y'all don't even know what he got going on. And it's everyone else's fault but his. That tells me everything I need to know about you. You niggers can't get on my panel and tell me anything. Because I see what this little nigger's doing. I ain't got to tear him down to bring anybody up. Because I'm looking at the work. Watch this. Watch this. Devin Haney was undisputed at 135. Tank was there. Uh-oh. Teofimo was unified at 35. Tank was there. Watch out. Shakur got a belt at 35 right now. No unification. What's happening? Uh-oh. Devin tried to fight everybody. And by the way, to defend Tank, if you got to break the Devin Haney glass, you ain't got nothing coming. The only thing you want coming is Tank in your goddamn face, you nasty son of a...
Bukaki.
Nasty ass. And on that note, it's chest day. Straight Slipknot this... Well, tune in to my... go subscribe to my Patreon. My gym mix will be in there. K-Rod, let them know how they can find you, good brother. I'm sorry, I was just cooking.
I know. It's fine. Yeah, for anybody that wants to find me, just find me on my YouTube, KRasso435. I also have my Instagram at Kieran Rodriguez 6. That's like all one word. And yeah, that's about it. And thank you for having me on.
No doubt, brother. Wait, hold on. Delano says, Drew, okay, Tank has an issue. But what about your hometown, Brooklyn, New York? I'm living in the Bronx, bro. I'm not from Brooklyn. Let's get it right. Your hometown, Brooklyn, New York. Look at all those YNs out messing up the boxing game. You seen it in a full display last week. And when are you going to address that? I did. You just wasn't listening. I did, Delano. I did. I was talking about bullies. And all you got to do is punch a bully in the face. And then I went down a list of fighters, popular fighters out of New York. They come out of what borough? Brooklyn. And I ran down a list of very popular guys that were on the brink of superstardom, and somehow they fucked it up. Mike Tyson is a legend. But when you think of Mike Tyson outside of the ring, what do you know him as? What is he known as? You think of the theatrics outside the ring and all this other monkey kung fu. I mentioned Zab Judah. He was on the brink of superstardom, and he still made millions, but he fucked up in the Casa Zoo fight. I pointed that out. I talked about Shannon Briggs. He was well respected and celebrated out here. We love Shannon. And then he got the Lennox Lewis fight, and you saw what happened. And he lost to a Hall of Famer. But he was never able to get back into that space where we wanted him to get to. And now we got Edgar Berlanga. So, Delano, I did address it. I did. And I'm not even gonna call those dudes YNs while they were fucking up. They just ran into it. Zab had a lot of problems outside the ring too. He had to let go. He had to mature. He had to let go a lot of street shit. Shannon had a problem with alcohol. I don't know if y'all knew that already. And Edgar, you know, he was just, I don't want to say Edgar was even feeling himself. He was talking himself up because that's what you're supposed to do. It's just that the talent didn't match the mouth last week. That's all that is. The talent didn't match the mouth. Is that fair enough? I'm not even talking bad about him. The talent didn't match the mouth, and it showed. That's all. Now he has to go back to the drawing board and fix some things. And let's see what he does moving forward. Jarrell Miller. His coming out party was supposed to be against AJ, a fight that I felt he could have won at that particular time. He could have won it, but he wouldn't have a whole pharmacy in his bloodstream. So Delano, I absolutely held everyone accountable from my city. Where were you when I mentioned this? I just mentioned it yesterday. Did you hear me? Do you hear me talking now? Well, it bared repeating, so I said it. So I don't know if you was trying to detract from what I'm talking about with Tank. But Tank, if Tank got the whole city of Baltimore on his fucking shoulders, good job, bro. Good job. Now you done punched another bitch in the face. Good job. Yeah, car accidents and assaulting women and all this other stuff that you got to deal with. And you're not in camp, and your fans still want to see you in the ring before November. And the reason why I'm saying November is because we had 2 dates in August. He ain't been in camp, so I'm thinking if he has to fight before the year's out, I'm thinking November. That's where the November's coming from. There's nothing like etched in stone like there's a date. So before some dick watcher, Mark, what up? So before some dick watcher comes in and say, oh, well, Drew's lying. He's talking about November. What date? No, nigga, you tell me what date. Because we had 2 so far. Lamar Rose was supposed to be happening in Houston last year. And what happened? Nothing. You Tank D-Riders, y'all ain't got nothing for me. I don't care how articulate you may sound. I don't care how big or small your channel is. Y'all got to deal with this. And the purpose of this live stream was for me to say, I don't think you want him in the ring for the rest of the year. Forget November. He got to work out this nonsense outside the ring. Because if he gets in the ring with this on his head, he might get his head knocked off. And then y'all be left with the excuse, oh, well, you know, his head wasn't in it. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. So it's an excuse for these dudes, and you're not helping them. Motherfuckers want to come up here and tell me, oh, well, you claim you supporting black men, but what you doing to Tank? Yeah, what am I doing to him? Lying on him? Am I saying, look, here he go again? I ain't got to lie on him. Allegedly, these women are lying on him. Oh, I'm sorry, believe all women though, right? Did he do it? I don't know. Hope he didn't. And then when I asked this dumb nigga, hey, man, you want him in here in the ring before November? His response? Well, last time he got out of jail, he caught a knockout his next fight. I said, oh, so you don't have a problem with it? Oh, I'm not saying that. Nigga, what? What the fuck?
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, Tank fans, 90% of them are fucking retarded. 10% of them are honest and saying, hey, man. The other 10, hey, man, I just like this nigga hair, his tats. He from the trenches, and I fucks with that. All right, cool. I know not to have a conversation about boxing with you, though. Cool, at least you're honest. But when you don't know shit and you try and articulate it, you actually sound stupid, and you reveal yourself to be a dick rider. Defense of a Tank fan. He's from the trenches. You're a liar. They're trying to attack your credibility. And they're trying to attack you personally. And last but not least, you on Bill Haney's payroll. Is that not how it goes? But meanwhile, Taco Hat was a YouTuber and legitimately got a deal with the Zone. And not one time do these niggas go over there and tell him that, oh, wait, hold on. I'm a liar, but this motherfucker said the hair follicle test is gonna exonerate Ryan Garcia. Press 1 if you stole it. He legitimately said that. That was a lie. That was a complete lie. Did you boneheads go over there and say, yo, Showbiz, why you lie? I don't know about this shit. You're a big channel. I go to you for news. I think you know what you're talking about. Why'd you tell that lie? Y'all niggas ain't do that. Because y'all were hoping Ryan Garcia wasn't dirty. And then when you found out he was racist, you saying it's not that bad. These are Tank fans. I don't respect you niggas. And Tank don't even like you. Matter of fact, when he took that pic with you, he was probably like, oh boy, another one? Man, I gotta go take a shit.
What you doing? Pooping?
Right all over y'all. Man, I've been on here long enough, man. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App, the Super Chat. Pep Talk tonight. I want to know why the Latinos were saying, you know, you're next. Talking about Black Americans on the deportation list. ICE can't deport us, and it's actually written in law. So I'm going to engage in that conversation. It was kind of like weird to listen to that, but whatever. Man, salute to y'all. And the general's on. I'm way past my time. Yo, Bronx on deck.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.